10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hello. Happy weekends, man. How are you guys doing? It's a Saturday and I'm streaming because I've got time on my hands. Yes, the kids are out. And so I thought I was going to fire up the game anyway. So why don't I fire it up with you guys here. Yes, yeah. Hope you guys are doing good. Iron Robin, how are you, man? How are you doing? Have I tried to implement pressing systems with Bielsa? No way. Not in 1,000 years. Bielsa is one guy I will not do. Because then I'll have to do man marking for every single player on the pitch to be true to Bielsa's system. And I'm not about to go into a game and manually go and man mark every player. Plus, on top of that, sometimes the opposition instructions, right? If you choose it by specific player, that means you don't do it by position. It can mess things up. So I'm not going to do that. I mean, for years, right? Man marking has always been it's always been an issue, and I'm not trying it. I'll let others try it, and if somebody comes in and says, "Oh, man marking is working brilliantly in the game," I go, all 11 of my players following 11 of theirs all over the pitch, and they're hugging these guys, then I'll go, yeah, it's time to look at it. But I would want to look at it. I'm not even going to look at it because I did it for so many years, trying man marking to work, like, specific man marking. But the game has a certain logic of its own, so after a while I went forget it. Because they can end up in the places you don't want them to end up, especially now with this OOP system, because you're going to want them to attack in a way. And then after that, you want them to defend in a certain way. And then on top of that, you're adding another layer of complexity by telling the players, okay, now while I want you to defend in this way, if that player comes, I want you to go man mark in. Yeah. Too many things can go wrong. Too many things can go wrong. So I advise people, if you do, one person you do not touch with a 10-foot pole is Bielsa. You can't, because anybody who tries it will eventually have to give in to, okay, we're not going to do man marking. Then what's the point then? Because Bielsa's systems are quite interesting in the sense that they are chaotic when it comes to defending. I mean, there was one time I saw his entire team shift on a pitch, right? And it was like, oh my God, no one is in the position to expect them to be in. Like, they're all over the place. I'm like, oh God. Yeah, so I didn't. Yeah. I think aggressive pressing with Bielsa, you can do something, but I think you'd have to go tight marking. So it becomes zonal tight marking. So what you end up doing is you end up playing a very compact system, right? You have tight marking employed to as many players as possible. Then that will just make sure that whenever a player comes into that zone, there's somebody on him. That's about the best you can do. And it has to be aggressive. That would probably be the way to do it. You can definitely use OIs and OOP formations to funnel play. Yeah, it'll work sometimes and other times it won't work. Yeah, it's just the thing. And on top of that, SI is talked about December there being a match engine patch, because there are something. I've never said the match engine is perfect. There are some things wrong with the match engine, of course. Especially sometimes there is a reason why some of the players dribble past you, even though you've done everything you can. There is a lot you can do, but there are still times when they're gonna just go past you, right? And during those times, you just put your hands up and you go, okay. Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. And one of that has got to do with defensive line adjustments in the game, and counter pressing, and the way your OPs. So I don't blame SI for taking their time with this, because last year they could probably do a match engine fix and then go like, yeah, it's a bit more of your tactic. The players are not coming back because of the role you've chosen, maybe. But now it's going to be very clear because you've got those players coming back in the positions you want them to come back in. And like, for example, right, if you look at this, right, counter pressing does not work the way you want it to work when you have a very defensive OOP system and a very attacking system in possession. Then when you lose the ball 10 seconds later, you will see some of your players running back instead of engaging. And sometimes you will see them running back during the counter-pressing window because the counter-pressing window is 10 seconds long. But if you look very carefully, you will notice at least two roles that will be running back. So why is it that some roles run back and some roles don't? In Football Manager 24, the defend duties would go back. But the rest of the duties, if the ball is near them, they would counter press. You would see wingbacks counter pressing. You see fullbacks counter pressing. Sometimes you see Mazzalas counter pressing. You see strikers counter pressing, depending on where the ball was, right? When they lose the ball. But now it's different. So when you play the game, you've got to be looking at that too. And I don't know the extent to which that match engine update is going to be, because I've already kind of like, and now that when they say the match engine update is coming in December, I'm going like, okay, what about my guide now? It's supposed to be released. I was planning on releasing it by next week or the week after. Now, if the match engine update comes in the first week of December, I'm gonna have to look behind me. I'm like, I gotta rewrite the damn chapter again. Yeah, I don't know yet. Yeah, so because there are things that are happening. I don't think there's going to be such a major change. I don't think so. I don't think there'll be a major change in, like, all your tactics don't work anymore. Because right now it's incredibly easy to score goals, right? Incredibly easy to win goals. I mean, you end up doing all kinds of weird experiments with your players. You get the best players. Anyway, we are here to do Build a Nation. Let's jump into it. I'm going to do my Build a Nation. So this is the our man, right? So Chipa Puska is managing Frenekra. The goal of this save is to build the nation. So normally when people do Build a Nation, they take a middling club, like a middle table club, and then they basically, what the strategy would be for you to find great youngsters, but then in the end loan and farm to the rest of the clubs around you. What will happen is the clubs above you or who are better, they get stronger and stronger. But you've got your pool of players too, right? So eventually, the clubs around you get stronger, you get stronger. Everybody does well in the Champions League or Europe. Now, in that kind of a scenario, it's interesting because you're the underdog, right? But I've taken and flipped it by making myself I'm the favorite now. So I'm the favorite. I'm going to Europe. That means I have to make the clubs around me strong too. So the thing is now, I am winning the league title some of the time, first, second. Sometimes I go like, oh no, I better not win the league title too often. I'm first and second, first. So I've been hovering between first and second for the last couple of seasons. So sometimes 2025, 2026, we decided, okay, I mean, I kind of like pulled the reins on my club a bit, and Ferrawa won the league title twice. I was hoping that Ferrawa would go out there and improve their facilities because I wanted to see what they would do, but they didn't do any of that sort. They didn't go out there, they didn't improve their facilities, they didn't do anything. In terms of club reputation, we were still the top club. I mean, we're number 40 in Europe right now. Ferrawa was still 200. So it's very disappointing. They couldn't even get past the league phase of the Champions League. So we, on the other hand, we've been past the league phase twice already, and we've been to the knockouts twice. So this season, we're going to have to do it again. So it's a really, really long and winding road. Some of our players have gone to our neighboring clubs. So when we sell, our priority is to sell to our neighbors. Yeah. I don't know why I'm doing a save like this, man. Because it's not my cup of tea. I'm more like develop youngsters, go smash the world. Here I've got to develop a country, go smash the world. To top it off, we know we can't have international management. What's your thoughts on which playstyle is the meta? I mean, the same 4-2-3-1, 4-4-2, 4-3-3. I say that you can play mid blocks. Mid blocks are so easy to set up now. Yeah, you play a mid block, you'll do well. In fact, I'm telling you right now, this game is tactics manager. No? Yeah, you be spot for choice. You can play a 4-2-3 and smash everybody. You can make game. All the attributes are still the same. Yeah. So basically, whatever was meta in FM24 is still meta now. But mid block works, low block also works. I think it's easier to create tactics now. All right, so we've got this. Now, the thing is, yesterday, right, I imported the save without looking at my tactics. So looking at my tactics, where did I put it? I think it's release videos. Yeah, there we go. So these are the tactics I used in FM24. So first one was this, my 4-2-3-1. Focus play down the right. We build up play this way. These guys are coming in to score. So basically it's a focus. So this was a pendulum attack, right? Last year. So I was doing a pendulum attack. Focus down the right, pass into space, underlap the right. The idea here is these guys are scorers, goal scorers. So the left side is actually the guys who score the goals. Okay, that's not too bad. So then we had also a 4-4-2-4, which was very, we could go low block with this time. Again, IFB, no nonsense, hoof the ball. One roaming playmaker will come up into this position. He'll come up here. So we get a 5 and a 5, right? So this would be like very defensive. So it becomes a 3 and these guys become a 2. This guy joins this group and becomes a 5. Now the problem is this is harder to pull off now because we don't have this role anymore. And this one, the first tactic had everybody going down the right to score goals, and this one everyone going down the left to score goals. So I'm just going to go into this game. We're going to try and see whether I can make those tactics. Okay, so how do you... Okay, is there a way to hide this? Not hide tutorials. Which does anybody know where it is? I've been looking for... How do I hide hints in the game? I can't find it, no? Yeah, I've forgotten where it is. Like here, use autosave is there, day, accessibility, multiplayer. I went to detail, your world, English, currency, wages, temperature, height, short distance, whatever, blah, blah, blah. If anybody knows, please let me know, man. The data, language preferences, sort attributes, no, audio, visual, screen resolution. It's not here. Accessibility, match day, audio, visual. Does it have it here? Show pictures, use please. Yeah, none here. I don't think so. I can't find it here. I don't even know where those things are. Okay. All right. So see if this works. Yeah. So shift 2, shift 1. This is I thought shift 1 was a tactic. Why is it messages? Oh my goodness! The damn thing put messages in as the first one. This. Okay. Uh-oh. It crashed. It crashed, no? Yeah. The game crashed. I was just clearing this out and the game crashed. There we go. Application error. Oh, just doing this, man. Hey, man. How do you turn off hints and tips and hints in FM26? I can't find it. I don't know where, because I keep getting the tutorials. I want to switch off the tutorials. Like, how do I do it, man? The game. It's incredibly annoying, tutorials. I don't like pop-ups. I really don't like pop-ups. And there's one every time I come to a page, it keeps showing me the damn tutorials. There's no I think there's a setting in the game. I must have accidentally turned it on. Because yesterday we were having those graphic issues, right? So I cleared the cache for my thing. Oh yeah, it's for the first few weeks of the game, right? Yeah. So this counts as a new game. Look at me, I'm the Smurf. We're the Smurfs, man. Because I turn on the tritanopia settings for color blindness. I'm not colorblind, but it makes the colors brighter, for me. All right, okay. So let's do this. There, look at it now. It's order. Okay, that's what we wanted. Okay. We want to do tactics first. Where's tactics? Okay, then we want to do training. Then we want to do I think we'll have this recruitment focuses. So we 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is squad planner. 6 will be transfer room in. Okay, I know there's more, we'll just leave it like this first. Okay, so this way I can just go quick. Yeah. All right, so we got the Guardiola sisters, but we're not going to use Guardiola, right? So we're going to clear this. No, we're going to use this as the base, actually. Yeah, we're going to use this as the base. Quick pick and clear. Clear squad. All right, because we already got an OP shape here. And the system is actually a 4-2. One of them is actually a 4-2-4. So I think we got a target forward and we got a poacher. So I use this, a target forward at one sort. So we'll play you as a target forward and then we'll get you to be the center forward. Or poacher, plays on the last line. Okay. Then up top will be winger and winger. Okay, and this guy is gonna be a box-to-box midfielder. Oh, there we go, box-to-box midfield, AP. Okay. Then we get used as a DM. You're gonna hold. And this guy will be the ACB. Then this guy will be the inside fullback. This guy will be the inside fullback. All right. So then this guy is always sitting narrow. Okay, done. This and yeah, damn good. I didn't check. This guy is a inside forward on attack. We gotta give him play instructions. Yeah, he's already off get forward runs. Done. Now we're gonna turn this guy into a winger. DM, and fullback. Tracking forward. So this guy is the tracking center forward. This guy is the splitting outlet center forward. Okay, so this guy is going up. This guy is going up, and we're doing a focus play down the left for this tactic. Yeah. Progress through, focus left, and then all instructions, and then we do the underlap left. All right, so we underlap on the left, and we try and score goals on the right. This guy goes up, this guy goes up, this guy drops. This guy is going to be an NCB. We got nothing. We can't get too excited with these players. No audio coming through. Yeah, I think you all. What you can do is type the word muted in chat. If you type muted, there's an audio. There's an audio feedback there again. Well, let me know that I'm muted. I'm not gonna mute myself now when I cough. Sorry, that's it. Nowadays, if I cough, you gotta endure it. Yeah. All right, we got our tactics all done. Dynamo, Mihai, they all want him. Yeah. They want Mihai badly. Now you see the pictures now look sensible. Do they? Then we go into the squad. First team. Now they no longer. Some look okay, some don't look okay. So Kataks looks okay. Then Mihai. Mihai is the player they all want. But the problem is you can't really tell. So it's 13. 12. He's not too bad. Yeah, he's okay. But I'm not letting him go. Yeah, review transfer offer. Actually, we can't sell him at the moment. Yeah. I don't have enough players coming through. Delegates, lead, general training, no. Jacko Doom, how are you, man? 1:30 a.m. in Florida. Thanks for dropping in to say hi. Hope you're doing well. Florida is such a beautiful place, man. I used to go there every year. Yeah, I had meetings in Florida at that point in time. Now I don't anymore. Now it's more like heading to Long Island, where my brother stays. We got attacking corners to do defending corners. So this gives you a match bonus. No? It was very apparent when you're playing the game. The bugger will come in and tell you, oh my god, we're doing so well with our set pieces. Boom, you score goal. Okay, Popov was so terrible last game, right? He went in there within 5 minutes and got himself sent off. 5 minutes was all it took, no, for him. He just went in there, smashed somebody's legs, and I had to go like, what are you doing? No, boss, I would just want you to understand how important it is for me to dislike those players. Joker. All right. As you know, our facilities, what? Immaculate, excellent training facilities, great youth facilities. We still have to do some improvements, the board, we got some money coming this season. We've been quite careful with how we spend, but we have to bring in more players, youth players. We did a recruitment focus yesterday, right? For DMs, remember this? Yeah, this one. Now you see this joke. I cancelled Austria and Greece and they did it again. So at least they've got a desire to go there. What can I say? Okay. So they got these 4 players: Maximilian Dietz, the American. We might want to sign him. So what's the scouting report say? I think this is fine. I think this guy could be playing. I mean, right now he's the best there is. So he's got 3.7. So let's ask the agent about his availability. Okay, thanks for the feedback. Now let's see whether he wants some ridiculous wage. Okay, 33.5 and 41k per week. Okay, transfer. Let's make at installments 12 months. We give them another 2.5 million. That should be more than enough, right? We're giving them a lot of money. Okay. Add per league appearance. For every league appearance, you get 20k. We reduce this some more. I think that should get him through the door. All right, make an offer. Okay, let's go. Once we get him in, Mihai goes. We are gonna let Mihai go because Mihai has been making too many mistakes. Every time I put Mihai in the midfield, right, I go like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. no. That's my reaction all the time. Every time. It's like, no. The last game, the same thing happened again. I was like, why do you have to do this to me, man? Why you want to play as a defender? No, I got big ambitious moves for you. You're not playing as a defender, don't worry. Huh? Don't get excited. You important player? Okay, can. All right, let's see what he wants. Negotiate a contract. 38, okay. One of my players wanted 270k. All right, sell on fee percentage is 10. That's fine. I mean, let's reduce this. I give you 5. Appearance fee, I give you a bit more. Make you want to play 16. Okay. Clean sheet bonus. Yeah, I keep my defense happy every time you get money. Unused substitute fee. You're never going to make an unused substitute, so you might as well get more money. Bonus upon winning player of the season, or maybe if you win player of the season, we done well, so you get more money. Okay. Loyalty bonus. This value reduces over time, right? Agent fee. Let's bribe the agent. Give him something more under the table. All right, let's go. What do you want? You want 5%? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. 30. Okay, done. Finalized. That's the one. Now let's go, baby. Maximilian dates. Rogers expects Porto to bounce back. I had a chat with Gasparini. Shut up, like, get out of here. You're always moaning and groaning. I thought you want to take part in some kind of exciting movie. You suggested squad. Okay, let's go. Okay, fine. Let's see what he wants. Give the S-Man a chance to prove himself, eh? You never know, huh? He might do a good job. OP, he's still the same players. IP, still the same players. Yep. We keep things simple. Actually, you can play IP, OP, same shape. That means your counter pressing doesn't take... You don't have to worry about counter pressing so much. Yeah. I guess if you play, go from a 4-2-4 to a 4-4-2, then you got to think that your wingers, right, are not going to be in their... are not really going to help you counter press. So, what is this? All of you want my players. Are your contracts expiring? I haven't checked, no. 32 years to go. This the Joker that doesn't want to get better. Trading, individual trading, attributes, goalkeeper reactions. Yeah. How's he coming along? Let's just check. Progress request. I'll get a trade report for once. Let's try and do this the way I think SI want us to do. Why don't they ever ask? We give them a chance to have all these staff and they don't go to them. That's me. I don't. I think I'm smarter than all the staff. Maybe I should. I should sit in. I should embrace SI's attempt at making us play the game in a different way. Andres training report. There we go. PMN. Okay, performing steadily. Okay, let's click on this. Okay, that's the definition of steadily. What the heck is this, man? Put a date below. You dying for space, is it? Oh my God, SI. Just put a line here, put Jan 27 here, put a line here, Feb 27. It's kind of obvious that these are months. Duh. You mean that all this time in the world, okay, let's type this June, space, July, space, August, space. No, this one cannot. We have to squeeze. I mean, make it a bit more. Let's squeeze the font together. Okay, SCP, space, October. They're not even aligned. They're not even aligned. Look at this, right? There's more space between Feb and March than there is. Then look at June and July, then May and June. Ay. Yes, I kind of sad, definitely they didn't take any of the information from before. I don't know. Yeah, I've decided not to go into training because I'll probably get depressed. Dynamo Kiev declare everybody wants my players, no? Yeah, but they're not the clubs within our league. They're all like Hungary and all that. Okay, we don't pay attention to any of that. We just go and play. Okay. What? He's not fit. And wait, didn't the S-Man make the recommendations? I'm like, dude, Why do you recommend somebody who's not fit then? Use the suggested squad. That's exactly the squad he suggested to us. Okay, I know why. Because we don't have, this guy is the other defender, Daniel Mason. Alright. Now, it's not gonna work. Let's go. Everybody bust the gut. Let's go in there. We're supposed to win this game. Alright. We got the audio, baby. What the heck is happening here, man? The match speed I dropped. I know there's something went wrong with the graphics. Yesterday after I started messing around with it, right? Yeah. So ever since that mess, I tried to rebuild my cache for NVIDIA. Didn't work. So whatever I did yesterday to muck about, you all don't go and do, okay? Don't go and do it, huh? Unless you're willing to endure all this. Because I asked somebody in SI, do you have a way to rebuild your the app site rebuild cache? I got no response. So I had to do it. I might have to do a nuke option, which is to nuke the whole graphics card. And then rebuild the do the graphic card installation one more time. That you see what I mean? The speed is not my thing, man. Custom, let's go high. Okay. Then we can drop to here. I think we'll do it like this. We go balance, drop it. Fiorini. Yeah, this is better. So we use this right now. High. I think I know what to do. Over the top. Biriglia in the house shoots over the top. We can get these guys to shoot less often. Or rather cross. So these white guys, right? So we tell them to cross. Is there a reason why I got all of them near post? No. It's the it's like the closest thing I can think of. I know. So I'm being lazy. Actually, I want them all to be far post. Out of possession. Yeah. Okay, we got stop crosses in there. Ball. Biriglia in. Shoots. We get the first goal. So our first leg score was 4-3. Now it's 4-4. Good defending so far. Yeah, they defended well. But remember yesterday was like a ding dong game, right? Because I don't know. What was I doing? I was playing the 4-2-3-1, went low block, went high block for fun. Oh, nice try. He's gonna shoot from there. Oh, they missed. Okay, I'm gonna kill audio, man. I'm getting a bit annoyed with the sounds. Let's see if it's switching off makes it better. I find the audio in the game to sound like white noise. Yeah. Does it really feel like I'm in a game? Just a lot of and it doesn't like, there's no ebb and flow to the sound. What a ball from Popov. Oh, Juric shader. Good header away. Machutic can't do much with the ball. So we'll let Mihai go, and then we bring that the other player in. What's his name? The American youngster. Machutic will pick up a card. No, but that's good work from Machutic. He's stopping the crosses from happening, but he's given up a set piece in the process. But that's enough. Good punch from the keeper. Oh, Biriglia put his boot up. The keeper had to palm that away. These are only things we can set up. Okay. Ball through to Biriglia. Does well. Checks it inside. Looks for options. He tried to. One thing about him, he always tries that. Good work from Kurt. Wins the ball back. Good one over the top. Mercetic can't do much. Kern sets out Juric. Juric shoots from. Ooh. Pirini is not having a good game. And neither is Mercetic. Mercetic is playing like an inside forward. We want him to come in and be a second threat along Biriglia. Monksgaard, one over the top. Birig, yeah. Yeah, we'll keep doing that. It's part and parcel of our strategy, which is to hoof the ball up behind the line. Kern can't get there. What a goal! Traore dinked one of my players, sold him a dummy, and then he's dropped his shoulder. Yeah, this part. Okay, watch this. Okay, he dropped his shoulder, then boom, send the guy the wrong way. Pop. Send him the wrong way. Nice skills from Traore, man. Shakhtar get the advantage back. We're not doing too badly away from home. Monksgaard goes back to the keeper. That was lovely. Yeah. Mosquera. Popov goes long, and I think we're gonna have to change the way we play. Otherwise, we're gonna keep defending like this. Yeah, I knew it. Otherwise, we're gonna keep defending like this. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do something different. We're gonna go change this role to fullback, change this role to fullback, and then change our team instructions for passing to short to standard. Then we're not gonna do pass into space anymore. Left and dribbling. Okay, that's fine. Tempo will be higher. Yeah, my mistake. Went out. Our defensive line too high, but I kind of asked for it. Here we go. Durick, Popov. We're trying to displace clubs like Shakhtar. No, Shakhtar in our region, they're the like considered to be the setting the benchmark for us East European clubs at the moment. So, Juric got too excited. Apologizes to his Mosquera is not having a good game. But we're pushing higher now. We're using a double pivot. We're using only the fullbacks right now to move the attacking pivot from one side to the other. Mercedes shoots again. Chucky 85, how are you, man? First time catching a stream, a new FMer. New FMer started streaming 2 years ago. Okay. I'm doing okay. It's a weekend. Yeah. Are you playing Football Manager 26, you guys? Or rather, sorry, the new name for the game is Tactics Manager. It shouldn't be called Football Manager. It's more like Tactics Manager. That's an appropriate description of the game. Biriglia gets away, and then they can't stop him. He squares it. He cut it across, but nobody was there. Oh, what a Popov again. It's 2 games. Last game he got sent off. No, in the league he got sent off. He hasn't got to sent off in the Champions League yet, but domestically he was sent off a rash tackle like that. Okay, Juric, there's a target man beating 1 or 2 players. Mongsgard will come inside, follow Ronshu, looks for options, goes back to Mongsgard, he comes inside again. Kern goes to Juric, Mosquera finds Pierini. Pierini is at a bad game. Micetic. Oh, the youngster did it. What a move, man. What a move. That was nice. There's a patiently done. Juric got the ball set up. Micetic, he took the play and went round him, beat him, and then, with some razzle-dazzle skill. That was good. That was good. That's kind of skill we don't see in the game. I like it to be fair. I use preset training as well, and the recruitment is not amazing. I think recruitment in 26 is actually, I find the player recruitment slightly better. Yeah, it's easier to find players. Whether or not you sign them is a different story. Yeah. But I find that it's easier. I mean, it's kind of what I dislike is you can't use filters in the database for shortlists. So if you got a shortlist, right, and you want to filter through that shortlist, you got to keep doing the same filter over and over again. Or you got to change filters. I find that quite annoying. I mean, you could create one filter and just, mess with it as the game progresses. I'm sure you could. But even then, you can't manage the filter. Yeah. So I'm trying to find a workflow for that. So far, I've gone down to, recommend me a player. Got a goal. We got one back. Now, come on, goal. That was a beautiful goal. Oh, Mongsgard. He shoots. I think he took a deflection, brought it to the keeper. We're playing what? We're watching this in real time, is it? I think so. This game is damn long. I've got to go into the game after that, set the settings up again. Biriglia. Nice crosses. And there's something wrong with the replay speeds. Once you make changes to your graphic settings, right? It's a bloody nightmare. Mongsgard. Oh, nice. Oh, he missed. Any success with corner tactic? Play with short corners only. Short corners. Short corners are the most successful for me. Yeah, I got 3 guys short. But the thing about set pieces is your priorities. You got to set up your priorities correctly. So, for short corners, your aerial players are the first highest priority, right? My second is creators. I haven't done it now, but yeah. I haven't done it now. I was doing it for the tactics, Kaiserslautern save. We scored quite a number of goals from corners. I don't play near post. Mine is all short corners. It fits into my whole philosophy as well. I like to keep possession of the ball. No, short corners does it. Pierini on his own checks back, finds okay, no one. Defended really well, but the ball goes to the opposition. Okay, we'll see if we can bring on anybody. Pierini has not been having a good game, but what can we do? We got Frydek, who's not really a winger. We don't have any other wingers. Hallelujah. Who can we bring on? Nobody. What do you mean nobody? We got nobody, man. We got nobody. Yeah, boss, we got nobody. If it's Pierini or bust. Look, I can't. Yeah, I can't. We can't do this, man. We can't do this. Who can we bring on? Nobody. You see, this is a funny thing about this game, right? You come in here. Okay, you think that you want to substitute someone. Okay, so who can we substitute? Okay, Frydek. Golik is not a winger, so let's see if this works. Okay, I want to do it like this. Frydek will come on. Frydek is a bit of a creator, but he's not very fast. Oh, here we go. What a ball. Thank you for terrible miscontrol, man. Which OP, DM, duo combo have you found to be the most solid? It all depends on your players. DM is the best, I think. Most people should just stick to generic roles for OP. Don't try something funky. Even I only play generic rules. Yeah. I don't play. The best combination in the game is the combination like double DMs. Yeah. If you're playing a 4-2-3-1, 2 DMs, that's it. Can't go wrong with that. Don't try anything else. I score one shot, one far post out swing, and 170 swing. Others always get either. Shot always does it for me. If not, it gives me a reset and I can put pressure on the ass, man. If you want to use a tactic, it's not what tactic you should use of mine for Forest. It's like what kind of players do you have? I got so many tactics. All depends on what you have, man. I personally would tell most people play a 4-4-2 or 4-2-4. It's easier because you got 2 strikers. It's pretty easy to set up, you know. You want them to you want I like target man poacher a lot in this game. Good work. Frydek now on the ball. Mosquera. Okay, Shakhtar have gone deep. So definitely they have changed your rules because now all of the guys are tracking. Okay, so that means what we're going to do is we're going to go positive. That will help us. No, shit, that's not really helpful. Okay. All instructions. We're going to go work ball into box. And we're going to go low. This brings everybody up the pitch. That should be fine. Build our strategy. We're gonna encourage them to put. We're gonna try and bring them higher up the pitch. Okay, our tempo is gonna be higher. It's higher when you're gonna draw the tempo. Higher. Trigger press. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, done. All right, boys. Let's bring the game to them, man. Michiti to the corner. The changes have kicked in already. Frydek, Popov shoots. Yes, we have another corner. Okay, let's make sure it's a set piece. I got to go to my set piece. I've not done this as well since we imported this. So we got short corner attack routine. Let's modify the frequency. Okay, maybe you can modify it now. Do I need to press it again? Apparently, it won't let me modify it. Modify? No. Wow. Okay, I'll tell you what. We'll go to this. This is a near post routine. We're going to delete this routine. Okay. No? Okay, all right. Now we found out something new. Apparently, you're not allowed to make any changes to set pieces while you're playing the game. Yeah, they won't let me make any changes. Yeah, it doesn't work in the game. That's the problem. Yeah, hell, whatever. That's why I said it's a tactics, man. Just stick in your tactic and you're good to go. You want to be a football manager? No, we don't give you shouts for you to gesticulate to your players, and then we don't give you tools to make changes because we only want you to put in a tactic, and we want to see whether your tactic is any good or not. Because apparently, all that creative thinking you do during games doesn't allow our AI to beat you. So this year, we want to level the playing field. We're not going to allow you to make any more changes. Okay, so you're playing your tactic versus the AI. It was a plot all along. What is this? What Samba football in the area, you dumb idiots? Okay. What, Traore is down. What did Durick do, man? He's got all dwarf. Where can we download the draw? There's only 4-2-3 or 4-3. There's not many formations. I put all them in I already put them inside there. I put whatever is in there first. Yeah. I got a lot of formations. I got now sitting on 45 formations. I haven't put all of them in there yet because I haven't played with all of them yet. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, it's more like, it's very easy, this game. Just come up with your OOP first. Yeah, what OOP formation you play? There's no such thing as, you got to use this OOP with that formation. No. You can do any OOP you want. Find something that works for your team first. Then you think about the in possession. But, then the best way to play this game is not to go download tactics this year. You can if you want. But you'll find that the best downloaded tactics will be the ones that share the same IP OOP. Or there's not too much difference. Like 4-2-3-1, the guys drop a bit. I don't make those kind of tactics. Those are easy to make. You should be able to do it now, most of you. So I've got one very complicated tactic right now. It's a 4-2-3-1 that drops into a 5-4-1. It's a low block, but I only use it for like the last 10 minutes of a game. Okay, come on. I haven't uploaded. I have a... Wait, let me see. There is a lot, what? I remember there was quite a number of tactics I put in. Dropbox public tactics. Then we got 3-4-3. There's a 3-4-3 there. There's a 4-2-3-1. 4-2-3-1. There's a 4-3-3. There's a 3-4-3 strikerless. There's a box tactic inside there. There's a Brazil box tactic. There's two versions of it. There's a 4-2-3-1. There's a 5-2-1-2. There's a 5-2-2-1. There's a 4-3-3. There's a 3-2-5. There's a 4-2-3-1 that goes into a 2-4-4. There's Hansi Flick's tactics. The Galileo is in there. 4-1-5. 4-4-2 is in there. The 3-4-3 is in there. Yeah, I think all those tactics are in there. I'm gonna update that soon as well. Yeah. Okay, come on. Shakhtar 2 with 2-2. I've noticed a lot of other YouTube tactics have the same gegenpress instruction all the time. More original. Which gegenpress? I don't know, man. I don't watch other guys' tactics. I don't know what they're playing. Yeah. I have no idea what other people are playing. Yeah. No clue. I have like low block, high block, mid block. I got different kinds of tactics. I got one. I've got one system, right? I want to play, which is I'm trying to. The idea is in my head. Basically, we have a high block, mid block, low block, and we play differently during matches. But to do that, I have to start with one first, right? So I'm starting with this 4-4-2. So this is the high block version. Now I'm going to build a mid block version after this. We can. This is possible. This is the more. Then we can. What I did was I made it a bit more aggressive just now. So this is actually the proper high block version. Because here what happens is we went fullback, right? So what I'm going to do here now, go to these instructions. He's got forward runs. Yeah, this guy's got forward runs. Yeah, so this is the fullback version. This guy better not have forward runs. That could explain a lot. Yeah, this guy doesn't have forward runs, but they got cross more. We're going to shoot less often. So I'm going to modify this slightly now. Oh, winger. If he goes like this, then this guy cannot be a winger. He has to be a winger. Sorry, he has got to be a winger. Then deep. This guy pushes up. This guy pushes up. This guy pushes up. This guy comes in here. And then he sits in this pocket. A target forward will drop occasionally. The poacher will do the runs. Maybe I'll just change his role now. Okay, we'll just leave it like that. Okay, this is gonna be the high block version. Hungary 4-2. Okay, Hungary 4-2-4 high block V1. Okay, this is the first version. This is a bit more aggressive, but we're gonna have to shift it slightly. Oh man, they're gonna shift that. No, that's a bug. That's a bug. Gotta do with the defensive line. The defensive line drops too deep sometimes. Yeah, SI is gonna address that. You see, want them actually to start pressing somewhere else. Yeah, address the team. We lost. Over 2 legs, we're out. Champions League. I was hoping that we do well. So we didn't make it through to the Champions League. Normally we do. This is the first season we don't. So we're not going to go to the Champions League knockout, which is, fair. Bloody disappointment. Okay, so back to the league again. So we got the version 1 here, winger, box to box, fullback, ACB comes in, NCB will be here. This guy comes to this position. This guy pushes up, we become a 3, then we pivot whenever we attack 1-1. The team instructions, tempo, and then out of possession. This is fine. Okay. This is a bit more aggressive, right? And then after that into this. Load. Let's go. Hungary. This one. Okay. What we're gonna do here is we're actually gonna go into a mid block. Okay. Same instructions, except the trigger press now will be standard. These guys are still doing their split block. Yeah, they're still doing a split block. All right, same instructions. Now, no, we're gonna use you as a center back. This guy, ball playing defender. And now inside fullback. Okay, so the role is just gonna change. And this time it's gonna be a DM. There's no pushing from the center. Winger, target forward. Poacher, no, now go center forward. Okay, slightly aggressive, winger. Okay, team instructions, double flank. All instructions. Pass reception, done. Supporting runs will be 2 flanks. Both flanks, and then progress through both flanks. Dribbling. The standard shots, low cross, take out. All right, this will be the mid block, defensive transition. Okay. B. All right. Out of possession. Okay, so it's the final one. Okay, so this one will be okay. All right. Okay, let's go. Got three tactics. Now I go to Europa League. Yeah, it was a Champions League qualifier. We had to push for it. The typical highest tempo, much more often, high line, lucky I've learned enough for me to grip my own. Yeah. Because I'm not into the whole high line, everything. Boring. If you play like that, I mean, you can. Nothing's wrong with that. Yeah. I like playing it differently. Yeah. People always say, I mean, and then you see because what's gonna happen right at the end is a lot of people are gonna go and watch these, right? Well, naturally they've got more volume, right? And a lot of people are watching their streams. And then when the people watch their streams, after they watch their streams, then people go, yeah, that's the only way to play it. I'm like, okay, man, fine. Yeah. Back after 5 ads in a row, wow. So I've been offered to loan Philip Jose until the end of the season. I mean, offered to loan Frenek Kraus, Flip Stuparevic until then. So, okay, tempted to. No. I got no other player, so we don't have enough. We don't have enough depth in our squad to loan players out. That's my problem. I already loaning some players out, but like the guys who can play for me, Stuparovic is decent. He can improve. So let's go. Okay, looking at our tactic now, we've got this setup, this 4-4-2. So it's out of possession, it's gonna drop into this, right? That's the first one. Then we got the second one, which basically drops into this, which is a shadow strikerless system, and then we got this, which is exactly the same as the first one, except it's high press. But 2, 3. Now, if I go tracking wingers, right, it becomes very defensive. That's the only problem. Tracking wingers, they won't do much. They just come back. So if this guy comes in, this guy rightly should be a pressing fullback. But then, because of the way defensive lines are working right now, if these guys come out, we're going to concede a goal. So right now, basically, what I do is I just get them to follow their target, and hopefully these guys come in to do the hard work on the players using opposition instructions. Because all the other roles don't really help you very much. Like tracking where they just come back and they just like it's like the defensive version. It's like the most defensive of all the roles. Yeah, it's terrible. It's a very defensive one, so quite sad. Like, yeah. I'm gonna upload the tactics later for everybody. So Discord will have its own folder now. Very soon. I gotta prepare the Discord folder for you guys. So you guys will be able to have your tactics on Discord as well. Yeah. Because once and then I'll probably create like 1,000 tactics subfolder and just put in 10 tactics in the main tactics folder. There'll be a subfolder with all the 1,000 tactics are going there, because I'm looking at myself and I go through this, and people are probably gonna go, hey, which is your best tactic out of these? And then like, how do I answer that? So I'm thinking of how to arrange those tactics. Like 4-2-3 wants to have a group. Like I'll put them in a 4-2-3-1 group, and then the 4-4-2s will have their own group, and then like it'll probably follow formations. But then again, the out of formation, sometimes they don't follow the same. Okay, I'll tell you what we do out of possession for this, right? We go into a 4-4-2. Okay. So we attack like a 4-4-2. We attack like a 4-2-4 in attack, but we defend like a 4-4-2. But same rules, huh? Okay. So we go mid block like this. Okay, so they are still white midfielders, right? No difference. Okay, and then in possession, they go there. Sounds simple enough. It doesn't There's no rocket science to this. Okay, all right. So it's a very simple way of playing. Okay, then we get one guy to be taking more risk, and the other one to be taking to be one more risk, one less risk. Okay, this kind of few something I used to do all the time. I'm gonna do it here again. Shoot less often and more risk. Okay. All right. Uh, guys? What is your what do you think about the tactic idea? Create them as folders. Make them folders, right? If I create them as folders, wouldn't that be easier for all of you? I think that's the way to do it. Okay, quick pick. We got. Oh, this will be fun. We are playing Ferrava, but we have gone in with a much weaker squad. No, Tekax is playing, Durik is playing. Oh. I want to see. I don't think my GPU is going to be smoking anything this later. Yeah. Address team 40. I just want to check something. 44%. Yeah. Not much. Yeah. It's not much. Yeah, 42. I'm really looking at this number. I don't care about FPS. 60 FPS is more than enough. We can go higher, but I'm more interested in this. I don't think it needs to be as high as 100. I mean, it would be good if I could optimize it completely, yeah, but I don't think it's necessary. The CPU is like 25 to 40%. That's good. Push some more load onto the CPU. Yeah, that's the simulation. All these are the simulations, no? Finishing. Yeah. Just like you all saw the numbers, most of them were simulations for other match results. Good block. Okay. All right. Samido on the ball. Ferrava is a good team. They're ones that but we wanted them to go to Europe, right? A couple of times. Like, okay, can you go to Europe? And after that, it didn't do well. So this season is our turn not to do well. Not very good the defending. We can make it tighter. Yeah, defending in the area is quite good, but our defensive line is tracking back quite a lot. So trigger press on standard, they're all moving. Mid block. We're waiting for them to come into our third. Is this thing I'm thinking of adjusting? Standard. Okay, let's go. I'm trying to build a 4-4-2, 4-2-4 that's a bit more simpler. We won our first league title here playing a low block tactical system. So now we're playing a mid block. Offside. But I noticed one thing about our striker, he didn't drop back. Right, one of our strikers is the highest placed one, that was the center forward. Pirini goes to Kern. Mihai slips on to Biriglia, goes wide to Danielson. Good football. And yeah, I mean, we can create chances. That's good enough. The guys are doing the right thing. So when we shift into quite an attacking setup. So defending, they're regrouping instead of pressing. The ball goes down the channel. Good defending again. We cut out the cross. Oh, I know I did. I think I didn't do that. Yeah, let me check if I have stop cross. What a goal. Is he offside? I'm hoping he's offside because I was just mesmerized by all the movement. Yeah, stop crosses is in there. Yeah, awarded. Yeah, mesmerizing goal, man. I was totally mesmerized by this goal. Yeah, beautiful. They just split me open. It's almost as if we keep pushing up. This is us pushing up all the way. The high line getting us caught, and we lose the ball in transition. When we lose the ball in transition, we get punished. They are also playing a 4-4-2. Mm. All right. I want to see whether this. Okay, squeeze the space. See, the line is so high. I'm trying to figure out why my defenders are sitting so high. Okay, 2-0. Nice. Okay. Oh, Pirini can't get past. All right, we're gonna have to play on a higher tempo, and hopefully the boys run a bit harder. Team instructions. Team instructions. In possession. Let's go direct. Let's play bypass press, and then dribbling has been encouraged. Patience standard. There's something. Where's pass reception? Yeah, pass into space. Supporting runs. When you do underlap, can be a problem. A target forward will drop. The target forward will drop. The winger most likely will get into the space. So we go wide forward. All right. No wonder. I'm using IFBs. What an idiot. I yeah. No wonder. Ah, no wonder. No wonder. No wonder. Go back. Okay. Team instructions. We're gonna remove the underlap on one side now. Left, I guess. Yeah, left. Do. Supporting runs is here. Right. Progress through both flanks. Progress to right. Okay, let's go. I'm such an idiot. No. I was wondering what's wrong with my tactic. I mean, yeah, they're stepping forward. Then it's also I'm using the inside fullback, right? Mm. Oh wow, Ferrova having the time of their lives. So they never beaten my 3 goals. They go like, what's happened? A new manager, new football manager. The legendary team who has won last season's title are now struggling. Yeah, well, sheesh. We're 3-0 down, 13 minutes in only. This is turning into a calamity. We gotta figure things out quick. Uh, I get 1 goal before halftime, we got a chance. I mean, I have other 4-4-2 tactics, right, in the stable, but I cannot just go and pick on tactics. I like to always make a new one every time I play. Oh, okay, all right. All right, we got this. We're gonna switch to the higher version. Okay, we're gonna push this guy. This guy's gonna come up. Target forward, poacher, winger. All right, let's go. Yeah, now we're gonna play the fullbacks. That's now it was too defensive, and then we ended up. No, I won't say defensive.
Hi, how
I
are you?
need this for somebody who does build a nation for the first time. Yeah, don't pick a top club. Pick a like a middle of the table side, and then you'll be able. It's much more easier that way. And then, but you have to make all the. You have to. You have to make a lot of leagues playable within your region. But the most important part is pick a club and a nation you actually enjoy. You want to see them do well. Yeah. It's another one. Oh my God, we're getting torn. I've never been this humiliated by Ferrova, man. Our players are all over the place. It could be me screwing things up, no? Yeah. Yo, I forgot. Takax is playing as well. He's not much of a defender, okay. Yeah, he's one of my youth players. Because the most of the other guys aren't available. 4-0. Okay, what we'll do. Takax is injured. Oh man, I can't. We just have to go, let's not change anything. Takax playing forward now. Mihai. Oh, Mihai lost the ball. Again, Mihai. Now they have to defend for their dear lives. Look at this. Oh, good tackle, but that's not enough. Oh. I think we're going to instant result this. Painful watching this game. Okay, I'm not going to try and come back. To Wisla. Okay, Poland is actually not that bad. Yeah. Poland is not that bad. Ferrakawa's abrupt run comes, our unbeaten run comes to an abrupt end. Man, we are sandwiched between two tough teams, no? Academia and Ferrova. Ferrova did enough. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't reinvent the wheel. No? We got 4-4-2s galore, so why don't I just use my 4-4-2 tactics? That was a terrible performance from me, man. But cannot give excuses. Huh? Cannot blame the kid. No? Load. Okay, let's go to my 4-4. Go to my 4-4-2. I'm going to delete all these tactics. Joey go smash. No, there's a 4-4-2 here. No? Don't. Go Madness. That's a 4-4-2. Then got Black Magic. That's a 4-4-2. And then we got Chipamanga. That's a 4-4-2. So we got our 4-4-2 tactics. Huh? That's it. No need to go and reinvent the wheel. Made already, tested it on the stream. Okay, this is a old-fashioned 4-4-2. Okay, got everybody there. That's not too bad. And then we got something else that's the Black Magic 4-4-2. Black Magic? What's the difference in Black Magic and Chipamanga? Target forward poacher. Out of possession must be different. Hey, Chipamanga and Black Magic are the same. Tactic number 23 and tactic number 24. Man, they're exactly the same, no? Yeah. Yeah, they're exactly the same. So we're gonna have to call Chipamanga something else. Okay. Chipamanga is in possession 4-4-2 flat. Then Black Magic in possession also 4-4-2 flat. Both of them using AM, MPM. AM, MPM. Yeah, exactly the same tactic. Okay, all right. So we're gonna delete Chipamanga 4-4-2. There could be something about this tactic, that's unique. Yeah, this is all. We created these tactics on that day, right? Okay, so delete. We got Madness 4-4-2. Joey Smash is different, right? What the hell is Joey Smash? Oh, this is 4-1-5. Okay. Okay. Oh, Simeone. Work in progress still. Simeone is already a 4-2-3-1. Out of possession, 4-4-2. Actually, why not? No? Yeah. I hear this could work. For this team, it could work. Yeah, we can do this. This is my Simeone recreation. Yeah, it could work. Yeah, it could work. Because we have one free roll. I lost 7-0. Yeah. Why? Did I lose 7-0? Oh, God. 7-0. Oh, my goodness. Horrendous defeat. No? But we have to also put the blame on this guy, Takax. He's not much of a defender. Yeah, but he's learning quick. Well, we had a big defeat. It's important to react. Almera City have made an offer to loan this guy. We're gonna reject. I made a 4-2-3-1. That defense is a 4-4-2. I also have a 4-4-2. We have also got a few 4-4-2s. No, like he's staying at the club. Wow, they want 6 million for Andreev. Holy cow. Should I sell him or not? This player has got a lot of potential, but he's not really exploding here. Yeah. He's reaching his full potential. I don't think we'll get more than 10 million for him. So we'll have to start thinking of selling him already. This guy as well, I kept him. He's not done too badly. He's still growing, developing. I think this one is the best he can get to. But for his quality, it's not too bad. No? Not in this league is okay. Patrick Kovacs. This is the guy just now, the defender. Wait, this is not Kovacs. Takax is the other one. This guy, no, we're gonna reject. He's on loan. Okay. Okay, what I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna take a shot. I'm gonna go to the toilet for a while. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Or it could be 3. Yeah. I would. Okay. What happened to Kaiserslautern? Say Kaiserslautern is basically tactics, 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 tactics. Yeah, this is the Build a Nation save that I've been playing for a while. This is imported from that M24. Oh yeah, I just realized one thing, guys. We're gonna create a recruitment focus. We're gonna ditch a lot of these recruitment focuses. Yeah, because they always keep. I mean, I'm not in charge of training, right? So, no, what am I saying? I'm not in charge of scouting, but we want to do something different for a while. I'm not interested in all this right now. I need to get one recruitment focus done for create a new recruitment focus just for any position. Next. All right. Next. Okay. Hungary youth. Okay, we want at least 2 star, 2.5 star will be fine. 15 to about 19. We need to build up a whole bunch of young players. Okay, choose a nation. We go to content. We just do Europe. Looking for ongoing. Assign. I just want to look for national. I know I can assign to my own country, but there could be players with Hungarian nationality elsewhere, right? Further add condition nationality is Hungarian. Okay. This will be ongoing, or just I want them to look for Hungarian players. Add condition. We want height. I can't help myself. Okay, but this time we don't want to be too picky. 1.78. We drop the standards a bit. Okay. All right. So they're gonna look for Hungarian youth players. This is. Are you sure you want to confirm this? You're gonna start looking for that match. You have said yes. Confirm. This will be ongoing. So it will always look for players who are Hungarian. Don't know if this is gonna be good enough or whether it's gonna happen. Yeah, but definitely I'm gonna have to try and find more Hungarian youth players. Players, because we want to train them, and I want looking for Hungarian players. The next one is going to be young players 17 to 18, or bring them to the club as well. Create new focus. Now again the same thing. Next, and then we go ongoing, and then this is just youth players. Again, we're going to drop this all the way because we want to get as many homegrown players as possible. So this between 15 and 18. Again, this will be anywhere. And further details and add condition. Height is going to be 1.8 now. And confirm. So that will just look for youth players. Then we go youth players. Here, they got 9 players that from the other focuses. 18. So got this guy. Personality is fairly sporting. Fairly sporting, I think I can live with it. No? 16. He's got pretty good physicals. 1.8. I'm going to add him to our short list. Players to track indefinitely. 17 here. Salvatore Permololi, fairly determined. Not bad. I immediately saw 12 and 16, and I went, yeah, we want to sign him. Okay. It's only 1.1 million. So ask agent, no need. Just go and make an offer. 1 million. Okay. Make offer. 500 IMI at installments of 1 million. Given 1.5 million. Make offer. Done. Exit talks. Okay. Got 2 players already. Then got this no nonsense English player who's 18 years old. I need to seriously start putting kids into my first team, my second team already. Yeah, because we haven't been doing that. Yeah, so that's not very good. This kid is not bad as well. He can play as a full. He can play as a wide right. He's got a good personality. Approach the sign. See what he wants. Breakthrough prospect. We'll loan him. Do I loan him out? 18 years old. If I loan him out, I will only loan him out to Hungarian clubs, so he retains nationality. Train in nation, right? So, finance promises, negotiate contract, done. Finance deal, exit. That's a free signing. Okay, we got 2, 3. That's it. These are all the other players. Because what we did with this search, right, was when you create a recruitment focus and you do this, right, at the bottom here, you leave it checked, right, it will go to all the other recruitment focuses and pull from there. So it's actually very efficient. Very efficient. Especially, I don't like to go through all the recruitment focuses. I never do, right? I always hate doing that. Yeah. So are you sure? Yeah. So I rather do like create one. It will just sift through all the others, and it's a much more efficient way of doing it. Yeah. So all these, like, these are all fullbacks. They're all quite old. Then you got Portugals. Yeah, all these are quite old. I'm specifically looking for 17 to 18 years old, because if I'm looking at my squad right now, homegrown is an issue that we have, and we've been facing that for the last few seasons. Yeah, in Europe. So I want to fix that right now. So we got this tactic is a 4-2-3-1. We were using a 4-2-3-1 in my last season. So the tactics I'm going for are a 4-2-3-1, 4-4-2, because those are the two tactics we used last season. So out of possession, they will drop into a 4-4-2. Wait, this is Ricky. Ricky is not in this position. He's not a striker, man. He's a fullback. Stuparevic should come here. Wait, hold on. Let me check this combined first. Stuparevic shouldn't be here. He should be here. Danielson is okay. Pierini, Kern shouldn't be here. Biriglia should be there. So Kern is here. Mihai is here. Mongsgard. The Takak's still playing. Oh my god, I don't have any other defenders. Serafimov. Okay, we'll put Serafimov in there. Okay, Serafimov is back. Okay, Kovacs, Zavarga, Micetic, Takacs. He's terrible. All right, okay. Now we got the both. So we got Stuparevic leading the line. The Nielsen will pair up with him. We got Juric. Juric is a striker as well. Stuparevic we've been trying to get the best out of him, but he's not that good of a player. Then we got with Golik. We might as well ask Golik to play. Golik is a youngster. Again, I don't see him developing very well. We're struggling in this department. Yeah. Then we can put Juric in there. Yeah, Mosquera is injured. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, so Filter unavailable, is it? Okay, no, he's somewhere in this Filter. Okay, no wonder. Okay, all right. Mosquera is out. We can bring unavailable. Who can play? Dietz, Popov. Yeah, Popov. Number 2. Dietz is isn't this the American guy that we just brought in? Yeah. Dietz is in the club already. Okay, so Dietz can play. So we'll play Dietz for Mihai, baby. Finally. Okay, we got our first signing. Dietz is in the house. Okay, good. Okay, so we got Mihai. Mihai is gonna be going. Yeah, Mihai, I think we're gonna try and see what we can get for him. Actions, because he's been in the club for a while, right? And he hasn't really done very well. And I get what the market. I know you want them, but despite those, I can't see anyone making an offer. I'm gonna have a priority. That is one club interested is about Botsani. Okay, all right. In that case, what we'll do is come out here and then go to recruitment, transfer out. Okay, transfer out. See whether there's any club interested in him. Where is it? Transfer room out. Okay. All right. Let's see if there's a club that wants a DM. Okay, let's go DMs. We got a couple of DMs. This is Red Star. I don't think they want him. Martin Kern, follow Ronshu, Dietz. Yeah, they don't want him. They want the others. They don't. All of them have heard of Mihai. None of them want Mihai, man. They all want they all want my better players. They're all like looking at Mihai going, no. We know you want to flog him off. None of us are interested. Frosinone also don't want. These guys also don't want. These guys also don't want. Why can't any of the Debrecen? Okay, come on, Division 1. You must want. This is in our own backyard. No? Dinamo, no. Let's go and see if there's any. Dunstreda, First Division, no, they don't want him either. Oviedo, no, they all want the better players. Okay, all right, let's go. We'll just you have only selected 10 outfield players. Okay, really? Okay, which one did I miss, man? You've only the goalkeeper. You see my priorities in life. I don't look at goalkeepers. There, oops, we didn't bring a goalkeeper. Gasparini go into goal. Okay. The other goalkeeper he left the club angry. Saw no future in this club. No, Radi Noti. Oh yeah. Oh, while we were sleeping, the club let one of my. I didn't even realize it. No, the club sold a player from right underneath our feet. Yeah, I was happily going. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, somebody just left. Must be because I think so. No, unless he's injured, cannot be injured. Yeah, he can't be injured because there was no. Yeah, goalkeepers unavailable. Yeah, he's gone. Andreev is gone. Gasparini's last match was 5.4. We've got Gasparini is gone. How do you look? Where's the transfer history? Thank you, SI. You know that last time transfer history was so easy to find. Recruitment, where's transfer history? Transfer history is here. Okay. All right. Who's gone, man? Daniel Mason is in. Where's out? Transfers out. Total receive. Okay, 8.2. Definitely got money. Transfers out, we got them here. Maiga. Date. There we go. Oh my God, they sold it for 8.75 million. Right from underneath our feet, he's gone. Piamin Andreev. Yeah, his personality model citizen. He's been taken. The club went and they decided while I went for my break, they said, okay, we're going to let him go. He's got no power. Oh, this is recruitment focus again. Let's look for goalkeepers, baby. Because luckily we got something in progress. Oops. We need a goalkeeper. Definitely. Mark Murray. Okay, let's look at their coach reports. So who's this? Slobodan Stevanovic. I mean, this is all potential. Nothing. I love it. No, they give you analysts, right? Analyst teams to generally report all the players being scouted. Then why did you give me a report? Last scouted by this guy in 2028, right? Okay. See, I've always found this part of the game not to make any sense to me. They went and give you a why don't they have an analyst report next to it? Because they have a scout report. Apparently, you have to ask for an analyst report. But is there let's assign scout. Let's try something. Okay, we fully scout until full knowledge. And you see, right, there will be no. I always wondered how is it possible to get an analyst report? I played 3-4-3 Besiktas. I gave advanced CB role to they moved to DMA Chris Triangle for it. So yeah, I know. Yeah, you can. It's the same as look, Umut Kazan, whatever you could do in FM24, you can do now. The whole the tree shooting up, yeah, it works. It works, baby. It worked in FM24. It works now as well. 3-4-3s are very good, no? But I need to get more defenders before I can go there. So this guy is not too bad. His attributes, he's like a long-term project, love project. His personality is light-hearted, which is also not a bad personality. Mark Murray, his first touch is terrible. Miguel Gueva, first touch terrible. Joe Whitworth, another one that plays for Crystal Palace. I think he's not gonna grow much. Yeah, I mean, he's basically yeah. Sorry, Aerial he can't tip the ball. This guy as well not so good. Kostas Zolikas, the Greek goalkeeper, fantastic air reach, handling not so good. I think this boy is as good as he can get. Reflexes are 14, which isn't that bad. One-on-ones are not bad. First touch a bit, he can't play the ball on the ground. That's about it. Olympiacos' goalkeeper. These are all the goalkeepers, basically, that can come to our club. Rory, Mahadi, Martes, Vido. This guy, I mean, I'm going to play the game like this. Like they come to me, they send it to me, and I go from there. Reflexes are 13, handling is 13, aerial reach is good. I mean, so. Question is if they got room to grow. Rory, Kostas Zolakis. Command area not too bad, and then reflexes 14, one-on-ones 13. I mean, if there's anyone, maybe him. He's slow off the he may be a bit slow. I just put him there. Well, so kind of stupid myself. Is it so bad here? Yeah. Don't know, man. It's all random. Some saves are coming good, some saves they won't. That's why sometimes they're great in other people's saves. They're terrible in. Somebody will tell you such a great play, you should have to sign him. This guy, 31 years old, no room to grow already. I mean, if I wanted to sign someone, we have to sign someone that we have to get a goalkeeper in. Right? So the only one will be this guy, Costas, for 950K. And he's we'll just make an offer. we got not enough keepers. Okay. We'll just make an offer and see what they say. Okay, exit the talks. We can also go player database. We do one here. I haven't done this in a while. Okay. Wow. This is the filter from long time ago, no? Holy cow, it's all here, no? Yeah. Oh my god. This is from FM. Oh my god. It's all here. It came in without me needing to create it. But the worst part is it's gonna be you can't do anything with this, no. It's like, oh my god. Okay, wait, let me try again. Okay. If the filter came in without me having to create it, that's actually good news. So I know how to use this. Okay, appearances 0%, average rating 6.5, pass completion ratio we don't need. How do I check this? No, okay. Do I okay, that's what we'll do. Okay, so we'll tick this. Appearances is at least 0%. What the hell? Zero, right? Not percent. Okay. Okay, we go 16 to about 30. All right. Average rating we don't need. Pass completion ratio we don't need. All that we don't need. And what? What is this supposed to be? And something is at least 1.0. This is a mystery box. Shots on target. Wow. Dribble. Look at all this. We got the leagues. That's the hard part now. You gotta go through all the leagues. Yeah, okay. What we can do is we can delete all this first. Does it work if I delete it? Yeah, it works. Hey, conditions are dropping. Yeah, conditions are dropping. 1, 2. Okay, shots on target is still there. And goals is still there. There's a lot of work coming up, man. Okay, some of them are coming. All blank. Don't look at me. I don't know what this is. I'm still trying to figure out what this is. All came in blank, no? All right, so got a few, and then what's this? I don't know. Okay, so we take this out. All right, now I'm gonna see whether I can add some of the conditions inside there. Add condition, stats, general, no, stats here. What happened to goalkeepers? Really? Goalkeepers, no stats. I think they've always been discriminatory. They don't like goalkeepers. Yeah, they don't like goalkeepers no, in Football Manager. I think the staff don't care about goalkeepers. Goalkeepers, anything will do. Yeah, we don't give them goalkeepers, it's enough. Yeah, there's no goalkeepers. Terrible fellas. Yeah, no goalkeepers. Is that am I being blind? Am I completely blind that I don't see goalkeepers here? Yeah, man, it is true. No, they hate goalkeepers. I'm sorry, we're not going to give you goalkeeper stats because we don't believe that you need goalkeepers in this game, man. Yeah, this is terrible. I feel sorry for all the goalkeepers. Football Manager does not like goalkeepers. Yeah. So we got height 1.7, EU nationality, value is at most 5, and then transfer value is at most 15, goalkeeper. And then we going back in here, and none of these checks. Okay, so these are the only goalkeepers who are worth 5 million who can get a work permit or EU national. Yeah. Can come in. We didn't check the leagues, so they basically everybody. Basically European leagues. Yeah. I'm just gonna uncheck this. These are all the these are all the leagues I'm gonna be showing. Those are just Bulgarian. Yeah, man. Come on, SI. You don't believe in goalkeepers, This is terrible. No, not one piece of stats of the goalkeepers. You got clean sheets. That's about it. Basically, got goalkeepers, you got clean sheets, but that clean sheets was clean sheets per 90 minutes. No, I'm not interested in that. I want to know the his don't have save ratio as well. Yeah, no save ratio, nothing. Total saves per 90 minutes. That's about it. You should check saves. Look at the chat. The only goal you get is stats saves. Stats saves, yeah, that's it. Expected goals prevented. Oh, okay, this is enough. Yeah, save ratio. Okay, save ratio is here. Finally, I found something. Save ratio. Okay, let's just move this up. All right, move this up. No, move this down. Okay, move this down. No, move this up. Okay, maybe I tick you, then you move up. Okay, move this up. No, move this down. No, move this up. Move this down. Move this down. Your piece of toad breast shit head. I swear to God, this game drives me nuts. I mean, this is already so small. And you got to work like this. You know how annoying it is? Oh my God. Save percentage, save ratio is 70. Okay. All right. Okay, we have to put the stats split up. I gotta do this again. So I'm gonna put. I like to be organized, but this is just bad, man. Appearances. This is just bad, man. Yeah, this is terrible. Yeah, looking for players using data, but the worst part is once you create it, right? It's there for life. No, you cannot export it. Nothing. Yeah, you can't export it. Nothing. You can't create a filter out of it. I'm sure SI will eventually give you the option. Then maybe by FM28. Stats, saves. Okay, I need a save ratio. I need expected goals prevented per 90 minutes. Expected save percentage. Let's put that. Expected save percentage is 60%. Okay. Save ratio is higher than his expected save percentage. That should be fine. Whether that is accurate or not, I don't know. We'll find out soon enough. That's just for the goalkeepers. Apply. Okay, so these are the goalkeepers. And we can't put insert column. The other thing we can do stats or save ratio. Okay, insert column stats. Saves, express save percentage. So the save percent, this was expected save percentage and save ratio is actually higher. So Dominic Kotarski, this guy, not bad. He's doing a decent job. No, he's performing better than his numbers. So the game expected to save 87% of the time, right? But he does it 100% of the time. Basically, he's outperforming the metrics. That's a very easy way to look at it now. Okay, so that way I'll go like I take any person whose numbers are higher than here. So this guy is shit. Yeah. After you started SR, you can apply to an SR job. I think I already apply to an SR. Okay, we're gonna create this view. This is a very simple goalkeeper view. Okay, so we go custom view. Rename this column. Okay, we can. All right, we call this goalkeeper BTN goalkeeper view. Okay, so this is just the BTN goalkeeper view. Search. Where would this recruit? I have to call the page. No, recruitment. Player database. Okay. Player DB. So at least you know, right? You got to go. This is a recruitment player database, right? So at least we know it's here. So we'll show. Quick filter, not this one. Oh God, this is phenomenal. So what, you got import from here? Oh my God, this is gonna be so painful for people. Oh, I'm sorry, but what is this then? Custom view. Oh, dude. Player database. Okay, I think I know what to do. Okay, so let's go. Let's try that. Import view. Did I just create one called goalkeeper? I think I did. No. How come it's player database? I might be an idiot. No? Okay, let's rename this current view. Yeah, okay. Now let's export this current view. Okay. BTN goalkeeper GK go. I suspect it's a long as way player. We just got a database. Okay, save. Okay, I suspect now it'll show up. Okay, maybe not. Okay. Idiot. Import view. There we go. Let's see now. Load. Show me now. I give up. I'm not gonna bother. It is not my lifetime ambition. For the rest of my life, I'll play Football Manager. Is how do you make these views work? Not my. It's like nobody in SI bothered. No. Yeah. It's very annoying. So it's like you won't know when you come here. But somehow or another, I managed to get these done. Right. I managed to get these done. See that? It shows. All these are done beautifully, you know. All the DNA destroyer views, all are here. Okay, let me find out. So all the DNA for all the outfield players is here, but not for the what was it? Goalkeepers. So you gotta kind of import the view, and then you gotta come in here just for the goalkeeper. Then you gotta go load, and then it will show up, and then it won't show up here. Well, I guess beggars can't be choosers. This is the best I can do. All right. So transfer value is here, and we got this guy Dominic Kotarski. Hey, hello, welcome to my club. You wanna come or not? Ask agent about availability. Okay, done. We'll expect 3.75. Okay, done. So transfer. Make an offer 3.75. Right. Okay. 3.7 million. Add installments of 2.5 million. Suggest terms. Do they want this? Okay. Yep. All right. Done. All right. So because Gasparini is not going, Radnotti is less. Yeah. We're going from bad to worse. Okay. All right. So let's go. Maybe I get a keeper. I mean, finding players using the player search with some data is not that bad. No? Yeah. But that means I'll be looking for data to find players. You can like do goalkeeper, but the goalkeeper's view is a bit more complicated. Okay, so let's look at the okay, so far we had to switch to this, right? Go back to custom again, see what happens. Something is very odd about the speeds now. You see that? Yeah. So if I go to high, it's better. It's like on some speeds, especially like replay highlights, the same thing is happening. It locks in on the 1.0 speed. So it happens here as well. So there's a bug in the game. Like in my case, I was testing graphic settings out and it happened. So once it's in there, there's no way for me to like kick it out, like tell him to get lost or whatever. No, it stays there forever. Okay, Pirini with the corner. So we're using this tactic, which is 4-2-4. Yeah, a 4-2-3-1, 4-2-4. Okay. Oh, thank you, Ricky. Ricky decided to give the ball back. I'm gonna try and defend this. Okay, good work. We kept them on the flanks. Keep them on the flanks. Don't let I say keep him on the flanks. Very nice. Okay, that's exactly what I want to see. Danielson with the ball, and then he decides to cha-cha macha and lose the ball. Okay. Right, good work from Biriglia. Biriglia is brought down. Come on. Okay. All right. Nice. Keep it up, boys. It's always raining in FM26. It's such a sad, depressing game. I mean, maybe they should ask the Wrexham owners to become shareholders in Sports Interactive. Then it'll be always sunny in Football Manager, right? Bloody hell, it's always raining in Football Manager 26 now. Always, no. Like every time, every game, right? And they patch this. They actually patch this to reduce the number of rain days in the game. But now every time you play the game, it's like rain. Depressing game. Oh, true. Come on. They're coming back to defend. This counter press messing up my tactic. All right, let's see. We got attacking mentality, team instructions, standard tempo, out of possession, mid block, defensive line higher, press. This is my Simeone. Got a free roll. It's a free roll. It's just going to drift them and then a fullback, one inverted fullback. BC out of possession. They sit in this formation. Yeah, it's not too complicated. Then this guy, and then what we can do here is tell Pirini to be more of an inside forward when we're in possession of the ball. But the only difference is Simeone has got one where he also gets a diamond pivot in his attack. This one doesn't do it, no? Yeah. This one doesn't do the diamond pivot yet. Because I haven't got that far yet with Simeone's replication. I was making it a bit of the way, and I was looking at us. They've got sometimes they go into like a 3-2, but they rotate some of the players. Okay, it's gone in. So that one change we made seems to have been the kicker, but that's a terrible defensive work. Yeah, Pirini comes in, we turn him to inside for he turned that player, and then he took a crack, and someone other ricocheted off one player, deflected off another player, and went in. So the idea here is to build play out on the right in this tactic, and then look for players to come in on the left to score goals. So the question is, how are we going to for where we're gonna focus play, just on the right now. That means we should only focus play on the right. Aye, again, the Nielsen. Okay, so we're gonna tweak this. Since I got this guy to be going that way, right? So here, this guy should be taking more risks. We're getting to take more risk. And then we get this guy to take fewer risks. He will take fewer risks now. Okay. What will happen is we tilt the formation so it comes, it attacks this way. To do that, we'll have to use the focus play. So we're using where we go. Supporting runs are balanced right now. Progress through is kept balanced. So we're gonna do progress right and underlap right. Okay, so that's the plan. So we kind of like dink it to the right, and then our passing is gonna be a bit standard is okay, I guess. Yeah, tempo will be slightly higher. So what we're doing right now is we kind of like building play up on the right so that we can score down their left with Pierini. So Pierini is the one that's going to come in on this side to score goals. Juric is now playing as a poacher. He's going to stay in the box. We could also tell him to become a channel forward. A channel forward will move a bit more, so he will move left and right. Ritki goes down to Dietz, then he goes to Biriglia. Biriglia is not bad. He's quite solid. Okay. Then yeah, when I say you're solid, you're gonna lose the ball. Okay. My players cannot handle compliments. Every time I compliment them, they screw up. Okay, free kick. We're trying to tweak our system. The good news is now you can save tactics, no? So this is going to be the Hungary 4-4-2 along the way. Okay, you are now a channel forward. Okay. So these guys are still working the same way. So this guy's a free roll. So he's going to drift most likely towards the right. The winger was going to try and get behind the line. Let's make sure that he doesn't have forward runs. He doesn't. Okay. We're going to ask him to shoot less often. He's going to cross to the far post. Okay. This guy is a inverted fullback now. Okay, that's not too bad. It's not too aggressive yet. But he will get up the pitch. For the Simeone replication, I did it in such a way that I could make multiple versions. So I got 1, 2, and 3 or so for the Simeone. I always tend to work on the defensive side first. The OP, then I go to the IP. So this one is still work in progress. So far, we building play on the right. Defensively, it's still okay on the right as well. Okay, I'm gonna try something different. Okay, so with him going with and this guy coming up, this guy is now going to go up the pitch. Dietz is gonna go box to box. This guy is gonna stay and hold his position. So what's gonna happen is this guy is gonna start pushing out. This guy is gonna also push out. So we got one defender left. The box to box is gonna go up, and this free roll is gonna drift. He's gonna become a channel midfielder. So a channel midfielder is going to go left and right. And we're going to ask him to roam. It's a lot of movement now in the final third. Defended nicely. Remember, our striker is not that good, no? This tactic is like, must try, Oh, this is gone through defending. Yeah, okay. Somebody tells me that left back was not doing a good job. Huh? Gasparini, the original goalkeeper in this club. No, I think he was the second goalkeeper. Yeah. Okay. They're looking to go through. Good work. Good work from Biriglia. He's on the flanks. He is causing some grief there. Oh. Ah. Too much on that. Okay, so far so good. Okay. Here goes Munksgaard to Biriglia. Biriglia looks for a run inside. Munksgaard now. Okay, this is looking better. Serafimov. We now got two extra play in midfield. Ricky is now pushing up. Pierini gets the ball. Nice work. And then we get a penalty. Oh, nice. Yep, we got a penalty. This time we got an extra play in midfield to transition up the pitch. So definitely created a problem for the team. It's one of the reasons why I like advanced centre backs to build play up, right? Keep the passing short. Advanced centre backs are fantastic for that. It's like getting an extra play in midfield, but you have to pay attention to the transition. I always do that only after I see my OOP doing okay. Okay, so we got a penalty after making a change. All right, so definitely this is gonna work for them. So we're gonna save this. Now no longer Simeone, man. Hungary. 4-2-3-1. 4-4-2. Okay. Kern again. We got Ricky coming in. He's got this. So now we're pushing on this side. Pierini is attacking behind their line now because it's an inside forward. Okay. Good work. Dietz has moved higher up the pitch. Biriglia takes the ball down so well. Dietz, the new signing. Okay. Good. Dietz is pushed up. He's having a much better game. And the two wingers are playing well. Our channel midfielder, ever since we took him from a free role to a channel midfielder so he can move left and right, he's also playing much better. So everyone's playing a lot better. They seem to like this setup. Okay, good header. Yep, winning the second ball. Easy now. Okay, Danielson. And he should have scored. We're looking so much more comfortable now on the ball. Okay. Right. Now all we have to do is slow down the tempo. Tactic. Well, let's go to our tempo and bring it down. Our tempo standard will be fine. Okay. And we can also go low. We can go work ball into box in second half and go low cross. Where's low cross? Yep. Okay. And then out of possession, we're still doing stop crosses. Defensive line, no balance. Okay. Done. Happy. Second half will be better. Okay. Here we go. Sa. Good header away. Oops. The player has been playing well, the Nielsen. He didn't start off well. He settled into a groove. Okay, over the top. Yeah, defensively now much better. Because remember, we cannot allow the opposition too close to our goal. Gasparini is not that good of a goalkeeper, so he's gonna struggle one-on-ones and even dealing with aerial threats. Oh, nice ball to Danielson. Channel midfielder with Rome. That's where he ends up. Why do you think I like the channel midfielder so much? Channel midfielder is always going to be if I don't see enough movement in my tactic, I'll drop free roll, go channel midfielder, add room from position. That's it. Look at where he is right now. That allows the other roles to come inside, especially if he's like a winger. So it's beautiful to watch because there's so much movement in the tactic after that. So this 4-2-3-1 just went from being decent to pretty damn good, man. Okay. So this originally was my Simeone recreation. I wanted to make the Simeone system, but I got the defending side correct, but the attacking wasn't done yet. Because Simeone also has got a pivot, so he does like a 3-1, and sometimes it's a 3-2, or rather you can call it a 2-3, 3-2 actually. It's one lone defender, and then the DM is here and another DM is there, so a bit difficult. I found Simeone to be quite challenging. Pierini has been brought down. Nice. Okay. MTK struggling to keep us in check. That's 2. I hope SI give us the stats button quick. No? Looks like it's not happening today. We're winning the midfield battle. Kern shooting. That's Pierini again. He's having a stellar match. Serafimov, Ricky, Serafimov, red. Oh, no. Okay, who's going to try and win the ball back? That's a counter press I missed. But Kern did the right thing, no. Kern went in hard because if the guy had beaten him, we'd be in trouble. So Kern now is on a yellow card. Ricky is the one that missed the challenge. So Kern had no choice but to go in. And for that, now he's got a yellow card. His ratings will drop 6.5. Pierini shot to Serafimov to Ricky. Ricky has not had a good game. Oh, the keeper. Oh my God. Danielson was on hand to take advantage of that. The keeper's handling was so bad. Oh my goodness. Danielson's awareness in the area. See, Durix takes that's like a lucky shot. The keeper, I don't know what he's doing. That's terrible goalkeeping, man. Terrible goalkeeping. Okay, so we're 4-0 up now after the changes. Okay, Kern looks like they're coming down Kern's side. Kern is on a yellow card. There's a focus. There's most likely. The AI does make changes to his tactic. FYI. Yeah. Friday, I think we can bring him on. Let's bring on Friday for Kern. And then Popov, we'll bring Stuparevic for Juric is not really having Iliev or Ricky. Mercetic or Beriglia. That's a few changes we're gonna make. 64 minutes. 4 guys are coming on. Dietz has had a good game. That was a signing we made. Because I found that our DM position wasn't very strong. Mihai hasn't been performing very well. So we brought in Dietz straight away. And Dietz came in and we fit hand to glove. Perfect fit. Okay, there we go. Our 3-1, like the way Simeone does it. There. Same thing, no? Simeone has the exact same setup like this. 3. Quite a number of managers are doing this now, this setup. But his is different in the sense that it's his 2 DMs. The one DM is here, the other DM is here. So he's got both his DMs are here, but he doesn't play like that inverted wingback kind of DM. So it's more like the fullback goes up to attack, and then the other DM just slots in here. No, lively. Duric does well. They couldn't dribble past our players. Monksgaard now. Bechetic is on. Checks it short. Dietz. What a pass to Danielson. Running the Chahoy! Stuparevic. That should have been a goal again. Okay, good work from Pierini. Is dropped back. Serafimov last man to Iliev. Iliev finds Pierini. Pierini, oops. Trying too much, Pierini. But he's now playing as an inside forward, so they got higher mentality, right? They take more risks. Who is this? I'm gonna Michitic. What a runner! He came all the way back. To do some defensive work. Here we go, another corner coming up. Defended. Okay, let's go, Gasparini. Gasparini so far hasn't conceded a goal. That's good news. Rolls it out to Serafimov. Iliev on. Pierini. Come on, ref. That's how many times have they stopped him from running at them? Yes, thank you very much. Yes, I like this game now. Yeah, they've been doing it to Pirini the whole day. Hey, I like this. I do think the match engine has improved. No, I mean, I'm not saying it's perfect, but this is gonna. I mean, if you get filters and all the other stuff, it'll be a fantastic game. I love the tactical side. Make tactics. It's just tactics manager now. Yeah, full manager you see is just tactics manager. You just have so much fun making tactics. Come on, all the fans are looking on, man. They're all waiting for the goal to come. Oh, Friday is in the house. Oh, that was gonna be a goal. Iliev Serafimov finds Friday. This is the boy is looking to rip this team a new hole, man. Iliev. Oh, he's going to go in the box and shoots. Changes we gotta make. The fullbacks maybe will tell these guys to in possession. All we have to do is come in here, go to play instruction. There's something I missed. Shoot less often. No, this one cross. Add this until as I send the as I patch. This is about the other way I do it. No? Fullback, ACB Hungary. We got inverted fullback here in possession. We got fullback running up this way. So it's a bit of a lopsided tactic. Because this guy stays back. This guy stays back. So these two staying back. This guy shoots up. This guy goes up. So this is the lone man. Yeah, so he's the lone man. This guy helps him defend. But this guy is the pivot that's attacking this side. Yeah. Because on that flank, there's no underlap. So Iliev is always running on that flank. So this flank is always running. So there's a possibility that these two guys might get a yellow card. Michitic is not playing well. Broimon, not showing me what he can do. Okay, here comes Friday again. Danielson. We have been tearing the left flank apart. Shoots. The real star has been Danny Danielson. Okay, boom, bam. Michitic turned the player nicely. Danielson again in that space that he's been playing in the whole day, creating all kinds of havoc down that channel. But yeah, Michitic is just feeding Danielson. Danielson is running into those pockets of space. I want to try something for the last. No, I can't. It's not enough time. Mungsgaard, Danielson, Dietz. Oh no, that's a terrible error. Okay, Friday came in to win the ball back. Ismaili Sa. Okay, oi, what's that? Yeah, game's over. Oh, in frustration, they kicked the ball long. Or is this a bug? Yeah, in frustration, they kicked the ball. Nobody was there. All right, this is good performance after the defeat to Verova. Yeah, tell them to come back to training tomorrow. They should have scored more goals. Yeah, Dietz had a good game. Negotiate the contract. Pauk have accepted this. Let's go and negotiate the contract. Yeah, I think this is fine. Negotiate the contract, finalize the deal, and exit the talks. Okay. Division. See, we're the holders, but previous year Ferrova won, yeah, two in a row. But they have not really gone out there and done well, no, in Europe. What conference they done? So conference league. I wonder if we can see the history. Let's go to the Ferrova competition site. This is Division 1. Let's go back to this. Where's Ferrova? Okay, Ferrova. I'm going to go right. Oh no, this will be not. This is their club site, right? So, about the club. Okay, affiliates, flags, club profile, no club history. So compare with Friend and Crowers. So basically, the last couple of seasons, before that they didn't do so well. So I went to Europe. They didn't stay long. I wonder if you can look at their European records. They won't show sequences, but not modern day, nothing. This all just league stuff. Europa League. No, can't. Yeah, Frank Kravos. So far, this is we're hoping that they do well in Europe. I can't tell history. How they did last season. Can we come back here? I'm determined to find it. Yeah. Yeah, fixture schedule. They won't show they show the previous seasons. Yeah. So let's see last season, right? Last season, Europa League 2-0. And then I think they only stayed in the Europa League. Then Europa League. That was it. Last season, Europa League. That's it. They were knocked out in the Europa League. They went to the Champions League and then they got knocked out of the Champions. They went to Europa League. I think they didn't even make it to the next round because they lost most of their games to Europa League and only won once to Charleroi. Quite sad, no? Quite sad. Then financially, I think, let's see if they got finances here. Loans, transfer history. What have they signed? Who have they signed this season? Because I'm like looking at all these clubs, right? I want to see them do well. So, striker is not too bad. I guess he's okay. Jefferson Pass, not too bad. Right? This fullback is good. Donato Santo, not that excited about him. They signed him as a young player to develop balanced personality. Nelson Semedo is an interesting signing by this club. Wizard Till, I probably wouldn't have looked at him. Then looking at the players they left the club, Santo, Biondi. Then I think Santo is their loan signing. That's about it. You make money as well. Finances. What are your finances like? I'm trying to find out what their finances are like. Okay. Is there anywhere here that I can see their finances? Club, maybe it's here. Affiliate stats, club profile. Maybe it's a club profile. No, not here. Oh, thanks. Trying to find out their finances. Thank you, SI, for making stuff so funky. Where would your finances be? Team report, no club staff, no senior, no fixture schedule, no competitions, no loans, no affiliates, no transfer history. I mean, why would it be here? That makes no sense. Okay. Club history, facilities, would mean a pop-up. At least last time you can tell, no? What their finances are like. About club profile, is it here? No. Is it a club info? Finances there, finally. Well, I went a long way to find this. Okay, so basically it's about club info. Okay, who their teams? How many? Who are their legends? Frank or Kovacs. That guy is a legendary player. Loves the club. Ticket price £9. Transfer policy, don't have a transfer policy. Squad seasons in the Champions League and nothing has changed for this club. That's the annoying thing. National team, right? Hungary is now ranked 42 in the world. Yeah. muted. Somebody. I keep forgetting. Cough, cough, cough. Okay, here we go. Kotarski set to sign. There, we got him already. Our goalkeeper is in the house. Eri signed. Yes, we got our players. Okay, Christian Takacs is gone. Thank you. Okay, so we got rid of one and brought in two more players. That's good news for us. We've completed the signing of Ray Area on a free transfer. Okay, good news. Okay, Division 1, Tremor, Spastic, done. Okay, make you happy, yes, I read the news. I read the news today. Okay, there's apparently SI ran out of space. The game ran out of space. Good, I complain a lot about SI, right? So at least I was muted. I was bitching and moaning about SI non-stop, just now. Y'all, thank goodness I was muted. Might have lost a few friends along the way. They hurt me. All right, okay, so we've got a couple of players. Now, question is overview. I don't know, man. Do we have to hide this tutorial? Okay. Registration. Squad only knows what I'm doing. Registration. Do I have to register players? Champions registration closed now. Okay, looks like this only one goalkeeper is making the trip. Gasparini. Okay. We are in trouble, I'm telling you. Right now, we're in deep trouble. We only got one goalkeeper. I do not know what our team is going to look like for Europa. It's completely a mystery to me. It's all unregistered players. Pope, quick pick. Who's going in? Man, I don't know, man. Popo, Serafimo, Durick, Mangsgaard, Foluron, Shukan, Michitic. Yeah, okay, let's go. Let's go, man. Not our best team. More like you. Hungarian? Okay, come, get in. You have been at the club for how long? Okay, go in. My Champions League is a disaster. Hey, at least we make money, in Europe. Yeah. We try to get this get a whole bunch of youngsters into the club. Oh, look at this, man. I've never seen a Europa League walk out, man. Look at this. This is nice. No music, sorry. We kick the music out. Nighttime. Wow. This is nice. I think the Europa League one looks better than the Champions League. To me. Ooh, this is lovely. Look at the lighting. It's a nice bright evening here, wherever we are playing. The reflection of the night stadium lights on the banners. Yeah. Interesting. And off we go. Danielson leads the charge through the Krakow defense. Popov goes wide. Yes, this is going to be an attack. Oh, Muller, what are you doing there? Do they know that this is a wrong position to be in? Let's win the ball. Quick. Oh, yeah. Read the play. The keeper's still going in. Pierini cuts inside. Pierini shoots. Ladies and gentlemen, did we actually load the right tactic? Hungary 4-2-3-1 4-4-2. 4-2-3-1 4-4-2. Please load. Shy don't be. Okay. Thank you very much. You guys know I made changes. I forgot what the changes are. Okay. All right. Here we go. It's Serafimov. He goes back to Kern to follow Ronshu. Remember, guys, you have to win with the 11 on the pitch because the bench is made up of players who think they can play football. I always get the best answers when no one is listening. Yeah, true. At least I do. Yeah. Oh no, here comes Enteka. He shoots. Is the Gasparini. If Gasparini gets injured, the water boy is the next goalkeeper. Because we ain't got a second goalkeeper on the bench. Because our first choice goalkeeper was sold out from under our feet. We signed a goalkeeper, but not in time for registration. So I'm surprised they actually kept. It's terrible. We got no second goalkeeper. I once actually played with this team, right? Grayed out players in Europe. I was like, okay, that's it, man. They keep selling my players. I got no more players left. Going, all right. Okay, we're looking okay. We're looking all right. The boys have got a bit of an attack. The only problem right now is our tactic is wants to go narrow against that. See, like if IB wing fullback is gonna come this way, wing IF. Okay, I mean, I guess yeah, man. We just try our best. Okay, go out there, just impress me in key highlights. Yeah, I'm reaching a point now when I'm playing this game, right? I have to start watching in key highlights. I can't do it on the highlights are damn long. And I don't know what has happened to SI, but SI seem to like us. I mean, for Miles came out and say, only a small percentage of people actually play on 2D, right? But their highlights, majority of them now, it's so ironic, no? Okay, that now I spend most of my time looking at a damn small 2D screen. The irony does not escape me because a lot of the things he said turned out to be like ironic. Like, is it that he's cracking some? He's got a weird sense of humor. He's just gonna say things like, "Oh yeah, baby, this is such. We're not doing that anymore." Then suddenly, you see 10 pages of them doing it. Like he did say he wanted to improve the play experience, right? And Football Manager 26 turned into a clickbait advertisement for football, for games. It's like, guys, this is the new direction all games should be going in. What? We want players to click on the mouse. Do you know that I actually hurt my wrist the first week I was playing this game? I hurt my wrist because I was clicking so damn much. I think the one thing they could have done with this game would have been a big advance is do gestures, right? If not, just like swipe, swipe, swipe. I think that's what they had in mind with FM Touch because that's what they really wanted. Like this whole idea of swiping because you can get it done on console. Actually, it's really nice playing this game on an iPad. Because on an iPad, it's like swipe, swipe. People swipe on iPad all the time, right? So it's a kind of a thing. But there's a difference between swipe and click. And they scored against us, Oh man. Swipe, swipe, swipe. Yeah, it's good on FM Touch, not on this. This is click, click, click. Hey, come on, they scored a goal while we're laughing. Damn it, shit. It's not looking good for us. Humor is not my. Hey, Krakow is a good team. Yeah, it's in our neighborhood. They like to bully people. Apparently, but remember, we only have our bench is made up of janitors, chimney cleaners, unwanted children, a water boy, and a dog. Okay, so that's our bench at the moment. All right. Okay, do not look at my bench and say why aren't you making any substitutions? Because our bench is just we had to come up with a bench. Otherwise, they would be 10-0 up by now because you're so confident. Oh my god, they don't have a bench. We should go all out, man. We can just go all out with this first 11 and we can bring on another 5 players. Takoba on a second goal. Is the match actually a lot different than before? Like in terms of tactics, I think Gegenpress is super duper broken. I don't think. Why do people always say Gegenpress or super? Why? Because everybody's just playing Gegenpress. Yeah, okay. The thing is this, right? Yeah. The problem is I don't think anybody knew how to play low block. Because low block was, okay, I'll tell you something, right? Okay, there is a level of difficulty in the Football Manager. Okay, this is a level of difficulty. You go Gegenpress, you go easy mode. You go low block, you go hard mode. So I won't say it's broken. I just think everybody was playing the game on easy mode and complaining after that the game was too easy. Because they're playing on easy mode. Yeah. It's not broken, it's just easy. Yeah. You go Gegenpress, it's easy. Yeah. Just buy the fittest players and go. But the harder way of playing the game is to try and play on low block for 90 minutes. Can you do it? Yeah, very few people can. That will test your knowledge of the game. How good are you at looking at defensive lines? How good are you at choosing players? How good are you at knowing when to drop your line? How good are you using opposition instructions? That will test everything about the game for you. Whereas in you go again pressing, there's no skill involved. No, it's not. That's why people say it's broken, it's a meta. It's not meta. It's just easy. Yeah, meta sometimes means it's easy, right? So that's why some people like to go and choose a certain build when they play a DPS game, right? Or this is a build. But the problem is this, right? I beat another player who was playing Gegenpressing 1v1, not human versus human, right? He played a Gegenpressing system. I played a low block. Guess who won? I won. He lost. He lost 4-0. 1v1. Because he couldn't beat my low block. He kept attacking me. And do you know he smashed the PC, at home. He told me about it. He was that angry. He smashed it. He said, I don't believe it. I was attacking you non-stop and you scored 4 sucker punch. You FM me in the game. I laughed. I said, I didn't FM you in the game. I was waiting for you to attack me. So the thing is this, right? Gegenpressing is easy mode. Everybody can play Gegenpress. But the moment you meet a really good player who can play a low block, you're finished. Yeah, because you don't have to play a low block. They don't even know how to defend against a low block. In the game right now, you watch, right? A lot of the people who complain right now on the forums are those who are complaining, damn it, no, I had 30 shots on goal. My XG was 3.0 and I lost. One to this team, they only had 2 shots. The match engine is broken. You know why? Because these buggers don't know how to play against a low block because they can't even make a low block. So I'll tell you something about all these jokers who are saying Gegenpress is broken, there's a new meta. It's because you're fucking useless at the game. You don't know how to make a low block. So don't complain when you take an easy mode and you win. You want to play the game right? Play a low block against me. I challenge you right now. I kick your fucking ass. I'm sick and tired of people saying meta is a low block, this is a low block. Hey, you want to play easy mode? Go ahead, play the easy mode. Yeah, it's very tiring to hear that. Gegenpress doesn't always win. Do you know Liverpool play a Gegenpress in real life against Real Madrid? And you know what Real Madrid were playing in real life? They play a mid-block. And who lost the game? Liverpool lost the game, no. In real life, even in real life, a good Gegenpressing system will still lose to a good mid-block system. Because Liverpool was a Gegenpressing monster. They were hyper. I still remember the semi-finals. They came out, they were attacking one mid-block. Boom, goal. That was the season. Which one? Who was it? I can't remember his name, the manager. I was sitting, I predicted it. Yeah, so that's the thing. So if it's not, there's no this thing. No, it's Gegenpressing is easy mode on Football Manager. It's always been. But the thing is, right, and the thing is when people say it's broken, his match engine is broken, it's a meta, it's because, 2 reasons why, right? Okay. First up, if 100 people play it this way and they win, right, that's 100 people doing it, right? So there'll be 100 people shouting, it's great, it's easy, I'm winning it. Then you got maybe 1 or 2 people who are doing it as well, but they're doing it the other way. But there are not enough people who can do what the 2 people are doing. So that's the reason why everybody thinks Gegenpressing is easy, because it is easy. Yeah. What are you doing with Gegenpressing? You're finding all the fellas with high acceleration, this, right? And then you're going to find all those players. Then, okay, the other thing is this as well. A lot of people, what they will do is they will sign players with high CA, for example. Right? They go into the database and they go like, I only want to sign players with high CA. They go in there, high CA, they look for high CAs. Then after that, they got all these high CA players, 160 or 170, they go and sign them. Then they lose to another team is 120 CA and then they start complaining. Why is that? Because they have this rudimentary understanding of CA. They actually don't really know what CA means. So they think the value is higher means it's better. Actually, it's not true. It's not the value is higher is equals better. Actually, CA is a combination of attributes, positions, footedness. So you can have 2 players with exactly identical attributes, and the difference between the 2 players in terms of CA will be 40. So there's a lot of misunderstanding in the game. A lot of like common misunderstanding. But people don't like to hear that, People always go like, then they run a simulation. Of course, you run a simulation 1,000 times with the right. Then people, in order to justify what they're saying, they will run a simulation with 1,000 times with players that you can never get in the game. tactics that no one else will be using in the game, of course, then the numbers will always be skewed in your favor. Yeah, that's it. Tired already. Yeah, I'm a grumpy old man. I'll behave like one. I like to play the game. I mean, if I wanted to play gegenpressing, I don't think so. It's fun. I don't get me wrong. I think gegenpressing is fun. It's easy mode. Sometimes I want to play differently. I want to play like how managers would be playing. They would think about making changes in a real game. That's how I want to approach the game. I'm done with all this like go smash it. No? I should be part of SI beta. What makes you think I'm not? What makes you think I'm not part of the whole community of SI? Yeah. Do you know that I was actually once asked the question by someone in SI? They saw me play. Yeah, so SI have seen me play. So they asked me one question. They said, Daljit, why do you never read any of the inbox messages? They asked me that question. So you know what I told them? I said, right, guys, the reason why I don't go to the inbox is because you already stop me whenever there's a mandatory message. You always say review, right, or confirm, right? So I got no choice but to stop. So if I'm going to be forced to stop, why would I want to go to the inbox and read the messages? I just read them all because they're not important. If I need to find out about something and I missed it, I just go back and check it out. But I cannot skip all the mandatory emails. Injury, I got no choice, right? And guess what? This year they did the space bar to hit continue, right? Because that's what I do with the game. I hit the space bar just to speed up the game. I just want to. It's not important. So this year, what I liked, one of the best things they did to the game was the space bar. Pressing the space bar just pushes you forward. If you need a message, you can see a small little icon on the top of the right. That if sometimes in the messages, if you got messages to read, you will see it there. And speaking of which, I have to add messages, so I can see the icon. There we go. I can see three messages. If you want to read, yeah, go and read the message. Otherwise, don't bother. Keep pushing through the game. Star rating and CA is confusing. Think about the importance as past space determined. Actually, also you have to remember, right? If you go into the editor and you go to the editor and you try to, okay, for example, right, you put increase A at one attribute by 5 and you increase another attribute by 5. Sometimes the CA doesn't go up. Sometimes the recommended CA is not the same because the recommended CA for this, if you increase this attribute by 5, is actually maybe 10. The recommended CA could be 10. And then if you increase another attribute by the same amount of numbers, the recommended CA is half of that. People don't also understand that sometimes the CA for different attributes is different. Yeah. So a lot of people don't seem to understand that. I mean, I work in software. The way you approach game is a very strong QA engineer or a product manager. Really, I just keep it simple. Now, I used to be a PD. I used to, for software rollouts, right? I used to do stuff for business applications last time. Yeah, and then I used to do media technology for ESPN as well. So, yeah, did a fair bit long time ago. So I've got this very annoying background when I look at a game like this, which has got a lot of tiles, right? I get so annoyed because I am the kind of guy, when I see a tile, I get excited. You know why? When I click on it, right? So the tile has to give me the summary, that means the high-level summary for me. It makes me really happy because I'm the kind of person that wants high-level summaries. But then when I came into this game, a lot of the tiles were just, what the hell am I doing with this tile? Why do I need this tile for? It's not a high-level summary. It's like I had to drill to the thing. It's like, so I was like, what the? I saw these tiles, I was quite annoyed. So I was like, some of the tiles make sense, right? Some of them are nice. But, some of the way they did it, I don't agree to some. I mean, I like tiles. I just think the UX was very wrong. Yeah, USA experience should be different. I think SI is just, I think it's the first time SI had done something like this with tiles. And I'll tell you the truth, okay, this is how I see the game, okay? This is how we're talking about SI and why the game was released in this state. Okay, we all know that FM24 was the pinnacle of Football Manager, right? Okay, that was the height. After that, they got to come out with a new game. According to them, they wanted to come out with a new game. So they decided to come out with a new game with a new look and blah, 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 FM25. Problem is, the UI for FM25 was so shockingly bad, they decided, oh my God, now we got no choice. We got to come up with a new UI. Problem for SI is they already delayed FM25. But they already locked in all the licenses already that year. So they they owe money. Now got Sega, they got Football Man, they got Premier League, they got Champions League, they got the coming World Cup. They of course they paid money to World Cup. Remember they had this FIFA World thing, FIFA Cup tie-in. They announced in 24. They did make an announcement to the effect. So definitely they paid licenses for that. Then they've got now a license as well to be the official football management program or game or whatever you want to call it for the Premier League. So all these came in 25. They were supposed to be in there in 25. Problem is now they delayed the game. Because they delayed the game, now they have a problem. They lost about 40 million. Easily, 40 to 50 million that year. And that's just the sales of the game. We're not talking about the losses as a result of whatever they had already invested for the game. So I would say probably the losses for the year was closer to about 80 to 90 million, right? So that's how much I suspect they lost. But the losses to Sega, even more so, $500 million possible, because do you remember Sega's share price lost about 4%? That's a lot of money that Sega lost. Okay, so now all that money has been lost, right? And they got these licenses sitting on the sidelines. So SI now faced with a dilemma. FM26 must go out on the date it's supposed to go out, because if they don't get it out on that day, financial liability for missing it would be huge. Because now FIFA and the rest of them can go, hey, you missed this date. You already missed 24, 25. Now you missed 26. I'm sorry. What could they do? We don't know the contracts themselves, but I'm aware of some licenses that if you don't fulfill the license within a certain time, they can yank the license back. And if they yank the license back, not only have SI lost money, they will have to go and reacquire those licenses again. I don't know how it might work. Whether the licenses are for a few years, then they have to pay money as well. So it's either they lose the license or they pay a penalty for the 2 years that the game is not around for. So they lose even more money, right? So now they've got no choice. They've got to get a game on. So they're working on the game. So now let's look at the situation, right? Prior to coming in, so they have to make a big decision now. How do we pitch this? If we go completely towards the PC market, we're in trouble. Why? PC has only got maybe 1 million users, right? But last year they had 18 million users. Most of them came from handheld, console, and that lot. So now they've lost all their money in 25. I mean, I'm Sega. I'm your boss. I'm going to tell you right now, screw the PC market. You got to go to the console market. You got to make me my money back. Because I'm not going to sit down there, hey, you know what? You lost that money. It's okay, forget it. Money is money. Yeah? Your job is on the line. I already lost like 40 million doing that last year. It will be nice to you, but you better prioritize the console market because it has to go out. Do you know the FM Touch console, right, on the iPad is brilliant? It is brilliant. I played it that day. I was like, wow, this is damn good, man. It is so much better than FM26 mobile. I played the game. I'm telling you right now, when I was playing the game, it was beautiful, seamless experience. I swipe, 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 swipe. It's the most beautiful game I've ever played, football management on an iPad in my life. So it makes sense for SI to have done what they had to do. So financially, they had to. So we all had to take a hit. I mean, let's just put it this way. It's either A or B. A is we completely lose the game, no? Which would be a big risk for Sega. I doubt it. That means if let's say I hate to say this, if people like Miles go and all these other fellas get fired, right? Upheaval in the company is already very bad. Then we're going to have all kinds of other issues after that. So for me, them releasing touch as a priority makes some sense. Not a lot, but they had to make sure that the tile system worked for touch first before it works for PC. That's why it looks the way it does for us. That's why, okay, for example, right, if you look at the game, why didn't training come in so late? Why you schedules now? Why is training still not fixed for coach assignments? It makes sense, what? Touch first, then you, because touch has got no freaking training. You don't manage training in touch. Right? What about, there's so many things, man. Yeah, exactly. Mobile game in Indonesia and Malaysia, I'm just talking about these two nations alone, huh? Okay? Indonesia and Malaysia are some of the world's biggest markets for mobile games in the whole fucking world. Okay, the rest of the world can't find. Indonesia, you get the Indonesian market, you're set for life. There are more Facebook users in Malaysia than any other place on the planet. So you see the way they play, they consume. There's more consumption for mobility games here than PC because PCs are more expensive. Like, you buy a PC. A lot of people here have iPads. They buy iPads for the children. iPads are very common. Even in schools right now, a lot of schools have iPads, for kids. So for me, the way I look at it, right, SI had no choice. So I'm willing to accept the fact that right now we're playing a game called Tactics Manager. I make fun of it, whatever. And to their credit, SI have done a remarkable job of turning a really bad version of the game, which I play on November the 6th, to this right now. I mean, is what? 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, right, they turned around. They were sailing for the iceberg on Titanic. Miles Jacobson was the captain on the Titanic, okay? And you and me were doing at the bow, okay? We were just, yeah, let's get our lifeboat ready. We're going to jump off the lifeboat. That's what we were doing. While Miles is on the boat, right, taking us to the iceberg. But for some reason or other, the iceberg, we still haven't hit the iceberg yet. So we might avoid the iceberg, no? So I think give it like another week. The match engine isn't a problem in the game. I'm telling you, the match engine isn't. Yes, it is a problem for some people. It's also a problem for me. Yeah, the defending could be a lot better. I totally agree with that, but it's not that big a deal. The biggest problem with this game right now is a small one. It's affecting a small group of players, right? How many of you out there actually use the filters to search for players? Not many, right? It's just maybe 1 out of 100 or 1,000 players are doing that. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be that bad. I think it'll be fine. PC gamers are fading out. There are not many PC gamers left. Even boomers like us right now, we don't want to play on the... Okay, I'm going to ask one very serious question. All the 60-year-olds out there, how many of you still want to play on the bloody computer? Let's be realistic. Like, if you could pipe, you all can afford it, what? Okay, you take the bloody PC, connect it to your TV set, okay, use the gamepad, and then you play it off your TV at home, 8K, on your lounge with your beer there. Hey, I'm playing Football Manager. Wife comes in, what are you doing, honey? I'm playing Football Manager. Why aren't you in the room? Now your wife is pissed off. You know why? You're using the 8K TV set downstairs because you found a way to map the computer directly to the PC, project it out onto the television set. Your friends are over, you're playing Football Manager, they're all having a beer in the house. Yeah, I got this cup final to finish off. They look at, really? They look at the graphics. You're playing Football Manager. Yeah, it's a great game. Swipe off your iPad. Don't you want that? I want that. I don't want to be stuck in a room 24/7 playing it on the hard chair when I can do it on a lounge TV set. It's possible right now for us to map our computers directly to our TV sets already. So that's not an issue. We can definitely port this thing to our TV set. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Miles's problem was the way he says things. Yeah, I think Miles has got other things that has gone wrong in it. I mean, let's just face it. Some of the attacks that people, some of the ways people attack Miles was not right as well. Yeah, I mean, the mother, him personally, I think there are certain areas off limits. You want to criticize a person, you criticize about delivery of his work. Okay, that one I can accept. But, you don't tell that you deserve to lose your job. I mean, like, the hell, man. Look, like, come on. I mean, after a while, it's the software industry is not a nice industry to be in. It's a very chaotic industry, And the turbulence in the industry is crazy. Attrition rates are high. Very few fellas stay in the job for more than 3 years. You know how many? If you can hold on to developers for like 5 years, there must be something right about your company. Because as I've been able to do that with quite a number of people, but the attrition rate is actually considerably high. Not easy. That's the thing, Big Billy. The game, nobody wants to move away from the PC because of the analysis of the data and the stats, right? Which is one of the reasons why I've been wanting the data and the analysis to be slightly different. Like, for example, if you go in, like for our if you look at the data hub right now, there used to be an option for us to ask for specific custom reports. I don't know if you guys remember this, right? Data hub had this option, custom reports. I don't know what happened to it. It never came. It was like waiting to come, but it never came. Like, it was there, right? You could click on it, go like, you want a certain report. Oh, I was so excited. I want this report, man. I want a custom report. But it never showed up. So I think that eventually one day we will see it. I hope we do. And then you get a deep dive that you want on tiles onto your PC. Hang on for a bit. Okay, guys, I gotta go. Small emergency with my kids. I hate to do this to you. Somebody forgot to pick them up. My wife. I'll have to go and pick them up from the school. Okay, you guys stay safe. Take care of yourselves. Hate to hit and run, but I got to do this. Emergency. Family calls. Bye.